I'll intro it, and then you just all introduce yourselves. I'll just do fucking jazz hands, apparently. Because this is going to be the thumbnail, or the intro, or the something or other, and knock it off, you idiots. Let's just go down the line and briefly introduce ourselves, trying to be professional, failing miserably.
We've all been on the channel, we don't need to introduce ourselves.
I'll just bear for everyone.
He's not been on the channel for a long time. People...
That's their own fault.
Look, the last two videos went rather smoothly doing this. Stop questioning the ways and just do it. Or just stare at the mirror again. Whatever. I thought we were making headway for about 20 seconds.
I'm always making headway.
Not last night you weren't. We've been through this.
No, I wasn't making headway, I was making my way to head. Merry Christmas.
This is Brendan, this is Karola, this is Don't Give a Shit, and I'm stressed. His topic we've decided to talk about is...
At which point does eye contact become uncomfortable?
About there. Josh, explain why you came up with this. Why, what?
I always come up with this.
Okay, now you just be...
Why did I come up with this? Because there becomes a moment in everyone's life where you either get approached formally, informally, interview maybe. Someone asks you a strange question. You're at a party. I've always found that when children speak to you, they always give you the incorrect amount of eye contact. Like they've somehow found the middle ground in comfortable and uncomfortable eye contact. So whenever a child looks at you, they'll look at you for a certain amount of time, they'll look away and then they'll look back at you dead in the eye. But then it'll make you feel uncomfortable because you're not used to someone looking at you like that. Because they'll look at me like they'll look at me like they're looking up to me. Like you're the responsible one. But then they'll look away and then they'll look at me again. But then next time they look at me, they'll look at me dead in the eyes like you're my friend, I rely on you. But at first it's like they looked at me like I'm responsible for them, like anything that happens, it's on me. But then they look at me again like I'm the best mate. And it makes me really concerned.
I get you. For me, it's when you have eye contact for too long, to the point where we were filming a bunch of stories for the Road to No Fights area with other people who've never been in front of a camera before. And basically my job was, I was like directing kind of thing, yeah. There's this one guy who would give you eye contact all the time. Like, no matter what, it was often when you're talking to someone, you'll look away briefly, or you'll look to a side, or you'll look to the floor, or something interesting going on.
Look at a camera.
Or look at a camera, or stare into a mirror. And he wasn't. He was like just staring directly. If I say it into my soul, I don't have one, but if I did, he'd be staring straight through it. So, any thoughts, Karola? Because you said that you hate eye contact, full stop.
Yep.
Do you want to make an eye contact right now?
Explain why.
You've been looking at me non-stop since this video began.
I just don't like it. I just prefer looking at like somewhere else and not like straight into people's eyes.
Like the fact three of us are staring at you now, waiting to explain why you don't like being stared at.
I don't mind being stared at, I just don't like having direct eye contact like the whole time.
So is it
Like,
alright if you're looking at a mirror?
Yeah, no, like I prefer like if like talking to a person, like you make eye contact briefly and then you look away
Like this?
and like continue talking to
Look
them.
left.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep eye contact with the person watching. Hello,
I spelled all the beer.
person watching. Did you make yourself wet?
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh my.
If you'd have asked me this a few years ago, I'd have said I have no idea and I don't really care.
What are people?
But what exactly triggered it? But there was some point where I made a conscious effort to try and make more eye contact when talking with people.
I did it for interviews.
Yeah, just I guess try and improve social interaction, and I don't know whether that.
Do you mean in a professional setting, or just like overall?
Just in general, yeah, when talking to anyone, which I'm pretty terrible at in general.
Right, okay.
It's I guess, a self-improvement kind of thing.
Which is fair. LA was a good example of this because a lot of people in LA are in LA for a reason, especially a lot of people I interacted with. Obviously, it was all like YouTubers, all real charismatic, and they seem to think they know how to deal with people. But sometimes I found that they were staring like into your eyes too much as well. For a normal conversation, it was like they were being the YouTuber on screen while in person.
Yeah, there's definitely a balance to
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, and like even on screen, it's like if you're staring into the camera non-stop, that just gets weird.
It does, yeah.
I mean, obviously, you know, keep an eye contact with
Especially if you're not talking.
Keep. That is the point.
It's really
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah.
Keeping eye contact with the camera is like good and important and everything. There's people who don't do it.
They don't
Yeah.
blink, some of them.
Some
They just,
people-
Who
yeah.
Some people don't look.
Some
at the
people
lens.
don't blink.
Yeah, but I do the other
some,
way.
some people look at the viewfinder all the time. That's also
Yeah.
not good.
Oh
but,
wow, they're all sort of having digs at me now. This is great. I like it.
You know,
I'll make
but,
that
like,
later.
constantly staring into the camera is also a bit weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yes.
I kind of do that when I make my videos.
Have you ever been in like a social situation where you're? This might not apply to Josh as much because he's really outgoing. But say you're in a group of 4 people and none of you have anything to talk about. I found this at one of the industry parties in VidCon, and we just kind of like occasionally stare at each other really awkwardly and kept eye contact for a few seconds, and it was real awkward. And then looked away at the floor, and
That
then
was.
someone else.
Yeah,
And then looked
that
back
sounds a
at me
bit awkward.
because I didn't know anybody. There's like there's 4 of us.
God, I'd love that.
Yeah, but you'd probably turn it into a thing.
No, I'd make it a big joke. I'd be like, you love me, don't you? You can't take your eyes off me. I know I'd go down that route. I'd be like, I know you just can't look away.
And that's why you'll never be invited to parties like that because you
No,
probably
no,
make
that's
it big
not-
on YouTube.
No, I'd... Yeah. Yeah, okay.
No, you would. That'd be the point.
Yeah, okay.
Like I don't know, to break that ice, people might think, "Oh, he's quite good. We should put him in front of a camera." And you're like, "Oh,
That's quite
actually,
good, Ice. Let's
ice."
get him in. Let's get him in.
Let's get
That's how they invite people to parties. Who should we invite? Oh, let's get him in.
I'll
Yeah.
get the right no.
Yeah, wait, what?
Right, nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Brendan, can you think of any examples where you've had that, where you a really awkward situation in particular you remember stands out?
I run out of things to say to people a lot, but I've stopped finding that awkward at this point. It's
Okay.
I accept the fact that I've run out of things to say and wait till I think of the next thing
Yeah.
to say.
I'm happy sitting in silence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you found the best way to deal with it is just to not care instead of like some people ramble for the sake of rambling and just talk about anything that comes to their heads. Oh, the weather's great. And have you tried food? Food's good. That
Hey,
always-
this bedspread.
Yeah.
Hey, how about that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
Peanut butter. That's also a spread.
Spreading.
Hey, jam. Jam's another
Jam's
spread.
good. It's
What's your favourite type of spread?
Answers down in comments. Let's talk about favorite type of spread, everyone.
I know what I would want to spread.
PB&J.
Legs.
PB&J?
She meant legs.
PB&J? Please say it's PB&J.
She means your legs specifically. You're the only one showing your legs, so.
They're already spread. Wow, that was a lot of contact. I am unflappable. This just in. It's a Saturday night and I got nothing going on.
And then that's when you make eye contact.
Cue Dave enters room, strokes like.
Oh dear
You
God.
horrified. And I'm glad.
Why is she the one who's horrified? You're the one who should be horrified.
Yeah, it should be.
What? Horrified? I'm not horrified. I'm trying to keep eye contact for like 10 minutes.
What from Delta? There we go. Imagine telling my next door she is fap.
Edit that out.
Why? It's more interesting talking about eye contact apparently. So this stimulating discussion here on NFI Juice Box. That's a really good point actually. I never thought of it like that. That's disgusting. You kiss your mother with that mouth? Really? When did I become a burp interpreter? So Josh, thanks for being part of NFI. It's been wonderful having you. Please.
It's been beautiful, thanks for having me.
It's only when Dave does it.
It's
No, it's only when
honestly,
Dave does it, because when Dave does it, he looks at me.
the whole point was making eye
He
contact.
looks through me.
Okay.
No, No, you don't actually. You see me.
I see you.
Like Avatar, see me. Like,
Oh wow, that's a really deep connection. Oh. I think we should end on that.
We should.
note.